Extra time at KNEB and brought to you today by Intralinks. Here is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. My guests today on News Extra are Vera, Delaney, and Lisa Betz, and we're going to talk about two different things associated with Oregon Trail Days. And we're going to put Vera up first here because she has to get to work and all that stuff. They wouldn't know what to do with you if you weren't over there, right?
I have to show up.
Yeah, you have to show up, yeah. Okay, you have done the Oregon Trail Art Show and Sale for many, many years. We figured it out today, 28 years.
That's right, and we're actually celebrating our 30th anniversary this year, Kevin.
All right, 30th anniversary for the Art Show and Sale. So how many artists do you have? Let's start out with that, then we'll go through where you can attend the art show if people don't know.
We have 25 artists that have agreed to exhibit this year. And they're from a total of 6 states, Nebraska, of course, and all the surrounding states, South Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, Kansas, and Iowa.
Wow, pretty good. Mm-hmm. So some of these folks are repeat visitors from outside our area?
Yes, they are, but we always introduce new artists every year too, Kevin, and we have at least 4 new artists this year. One I want to mention in particular is Alan Wilron from Harrison, Nebraska. Alan was actually in our very first show 30 years ago.
Wow. So he's coming back,
He's coming back, kind of a sentimental return.
Yeah, that's very good. And of course you have a number of people from Scottsbluff and Gering that are always there all the time as I look at some of these names.
Yes, a lot of the local favorites, Kathleen Cox, Michelle Denton, Mary Hunt. These are all Kevin Berkey. They're all local artists and very popular with the people that visit our show.
All right. So the idea of the show is to give the artists kind of a forum to show their art and possibly sell it, right?
Absolutely. The goal, of course, is to sell, but we encourage the artists to interact with the public as well, and they do. They do enjoy visiting with the public. And I think people really look forward to our show because we don't have another show actually in the area that is similar to this kind of a show.
Yeah. All right. And so the times at the Gering Civic Center that you're going to be there, you start out on Thursday evening.
Mm-hmm. We start Thursday evening. There is an invitation-only reception first, and people can call the Oregon Trail Days office if they'd like to ask about that. Then we're open from the public to the public from 7 to 9. On Friday, we're open 9 to 9, and on Saturday, 9 to 3. One thing we're going to do opening night to recognize our 30th anniversary is to give away $300 gift certificates that some lucky people can use toward the purchase of art that evening. And we're also doing a $30 off if you spend $300 or more buying art that night.
This is Thursday night?
Yes, Thursday night.
All right, so maybe that's a good night to get out there. Huh?
I think that's a real incentive.
A real incentive to get out there.
Absolutely.
7 to 9 Thursday night over at the Gering Civic Center. And you've been at the Civic Center now for many, many years, right?
Well, ever since it opened, Kevin.
Yeah.
So it's been more than 15 years. We were kind of orphans before that and found any empty building we could use. But now we use the Civic Center exclusively, and the artists love it.
Yeah, I would think the Civic Center would be a wonderful place to exhibit the art, and they do a great job, as they do with everything.
Yes, they do.
Over at the Civic Center.
Uh-huh.
So I just can't imagine that during Oregon Trail Days you can't find a little time to stop by the art sale. 7 to 9 Thursday, 9 to 9 on Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Diverse art.
Absolutely.
Right? All kinds.
All different styles, a little bit of abstract sometimes, but Southwestern art. There's something for everyone, for everybody's taste.
All right. So get on out there to the art show and sale during Oregon Trail Days. We're going to talk to Lisa about kind of a new thing she is doing for Oregon Trail Days right after this.
Bingo. That sounded great.
I'm used to talking to Kevin.
It's easy.
Did you go to the planning commission meeting last night?
Yeah.
Project, supposed to question
Oh, something with the thing over on the west end. I'll have to ask. All right, we are back on News Extra. You just heard from Vera Delaney talking about the art show and sale that's going on over at Oregon Trail Days. We now have Lisa Betz in here, and Lisa is going to discuss something that I think this is kind of a fresh idea and a good one. Talk about free rides during Oregon Trail Days, especially with the move of a number of events to the amphitheater, right?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
All right. So you're going to offer these rides on what is it, Friday night and Saturday night?
Right. Friday night, we're going to start offering rides at 8 o'clock, and we'll offer them through 1:30 a.m. That bars close at 1, and so by then everybody should have found their way home, and we'd like to be one of the options that people have to get home safely and make sure that no one needs to get into their car and think they can drive home if they're not sober.
Yeah. Okay.
And Saturday, I guess I should mention
yeah,
Saturday.
you should mention Saturday.
Saturday, we'll offer rides from 3 o'clock to 1:30, and the reason that we're offering them earlier is because of the chili cook-off with the beer gardens. We hope that people will give us a call. We'll be having posters everywhere. We'll have flyers that we can hand out to people with the phone number, and we really want to have a pretty big presence so that nobody drives home and didn't know that they could get a free ride if they needed one.
All right, this is a very good idea. And you've got a number of volunteers. Mm-hmm. You asked for volunteers. You had an organizational meeting this week. Mm-hmm. You got quite a few, huh?
Yeah, we've got 20 volunteers. Most of them are going to be at the Gering Citizen offices, because we also will offer walk-ins a ride home if they need it. And since we're kind of in stumbling distance from many of the Gering bars that are popular during Oregon Trail Days, then we feel that's a pretty good location for that. And I wanted to make sure people know they can walk in the door. But we have volunteers that will be there, and we also have people that are able to just go about their Oregon Trail Days festivities and be on call. So anyone who would like to volunteer, we're still looking for some early afternoon, early evening people. And you can still go out and have a good time. Just keep your phone handy and stay sober, and be willing to give someone a ride if we give you a call.
All right. So if people want to, first of all, let's give out the number for, it's probably the same number to either volunteer or if you need a ride, correct?
Yes. You can call 633-6397, and that is the free ride number. And you can also contact me, Lisa, at that number to volunteer if you would like to.
All right. That's a good idea. And with Ameristar giving shuttles back and forth, say if you take the shuttle to the Civic Center and you still need a ride from there home, he can give you a call.
Yes. In fact, we're going to be asking the Ameristar folks to keep flyers in their car, and then if anybody seems that they shouldn't drive, hopefully they can, give them a flyer and say, hey, make this call, or walk on down to the Gering Citizen, and then we'll be able to take care of them.
All right. Very good idea.
Thank you. It's really not my idea. I've heard about it for a few years, and I just kind of decided that I had the power to do something about it.
All right.
Or at least I hoped. And as it turns out, lots of good folks are willing to help.
All right.
It's really been kind of nice. I'm meeting some really neat people.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. We'll have more Oregon Trails Day stuff tomorrow. We'll let you know who's on tomorrow. I think Gina Matley's coming in to talk about the Crafts Festival, so we'll be doing that tomorrow. Back on Oregon Trail Days here on News Extra. Back to Dick.
Okay.
All right.